Hello and welcome to Cloud Monday. In today's video, I'm going to play a game that I really enjoyed. This is Split Second on PS3. As you can see, Disney Interactive Studios. That's a studio that's not around anymore. What's going to make this one a little different is that because I know I played this game, and I played it a lot. I don't think I finished it. I don't even know if I got halfway, but I just know I just kept playing it again and again and again. What's going to be interesting this time is that unlike the other games in the series that we've played where I played them for the first time, or where I think I played them for the first time, I have a save file. So what I get to do in today's video is show you how to import a PlayStation Cloud save file. No, I say PlayStation Cloud, I mean when PlayStation Plus came out, it initially was for save files. Put them up in the cloud. So I have a save file in the cloud, and let's use it. First things first, I think the video quality is not that good. But I don't know if that's streaming or just the general quality of the video from the game at the time. I know the weather here has been a little bad recently. So if I hit start button, it's going to do this. No save file found. And I've told you I've played this a lot, but I played this on my PS3. So on my PS3 there is the save. But I no longer have this game. Before I came to Japan, I traded in a lot of games. I couldn't bring them with me. So what I'm going to do is, on the PS4 controller, you hit the PS button, and you get this menu. You go down to Display PS3 menu, and you go in. And you see, there's no disc icon, there's no game icon. Just game, PlayStation Network, precious trophies, and friends list. In game though, it says save data. To use it, you have to leave the game, and that's fine. Hopefully the video recording is going to be fine with this. I don't exactly have the most expensive recorder, sometimes it has some trouble. So, the first list we get are all the games that I've played on the PlayStation Now service and the PlayStation Plus Premium service. So, there's quite a few here that I've played, but Split Second's not there. It's here at the top, online storage. So for PS3, you get a gigabyte. For Vita, you get a gigabyte. And you see I've used quite a lot of my PS storage for PS3. Now I've got to find it. Okay. So I did test this first. Well, I found it first because there's a long list. And there's that Inversion game I mentioned a couple of games ago when we played Dark Void. So what I need to do is copy it from the cloud PlayStation Plus save file service to the PlayStation Plus Premium game streaming service. Ta-da! And if I hit PS button again, display PS menu, it restarts. Essentially, it's reloading the game again. But I don't have to load in and out of the service. I'm still in the service. Well, we've seen all this before, so let's skip ahead. And by hitting start, it should read the file. There we go. So if I go to season, hopefully you'll have everything I've done before. There we go. Wow. Okay, so I have played all the seasons. Okay. Wow. Quick play, online. I guess we can have a look at my stats. I've driven a long time. But it doesn't have like time, it's just got 787 miles driven. Okay. So I've played a lot. So today I'm playing it for basically fun. But I think it would be an interesting test. There are a lot of explosions. The level changes dynamically very quickly. And plus it's cool. So I'm going to do this first one just as a kind of refresh. I think it got into this car because this is the car I was using. I haven't looked up how to play this. I haven't looked up what the controls are. Can we do B and A cars? Okay. I'm going to stick with the C class. I don't want to make it too difficult for myself. And on the side there on the left, you've got the different statistics and stats and whatnot. I mean, you do need a little bit of strength, but speed is quite useful. These are all terrible. Let's give this one a go. And let's change the colour. Oh, that's not bad. It'd be nice to know in the comments, if not only if you've played this game, but have you done what I just did? Have you imported a cloud save into PlayStation Plus Premium to play in the PlayStation Plus cloud service? It's a little bit of work. A part of me kind of wonders why can't it just automatically grab it? But you have to remember it's using PS3 hardware. There are limitations. So, you read that. We got to race and we got to destroy the destroy the map as we go. It's got a lot of style. This came out around the same time as Blur. Blur is another fantastic game. Alright. R2 accelerate, seems about right. Tap the brake to drift. It's all coming back. Now video quality. The sky looks pretty rough. It could be a bit static, so it's not updating. But the dust is also a little rough. Yeah, it's look at that drift. Now how do I turbo? X? No. Square? No. L1? L2? Circle? Triangle? Don't want triangle. Square. Yeah. So that's what you're charging at the bottom there. You're charging power plays. You're not charging nitro. So you have to look for the screen, or symbols on the screen, or when you can use it. I used 2 there, and someone just used it against me. And you'd think that it might be all over, but there's a lot of things that can happen in a game. A lot of things can go boom, a lot of things can move, whole parts of the track can just fall down. Ooh, some slowdown there. Or we can do that. And no, I'm not playing online, this is just a race offline. Oh, this is fun. I must have... You know, I'm not one to complete games, get the platinums and all that. So the fact I got to the final season was probably enough for me. But it'd be interesting to hear in the comments if you guys had got any further. Like, was there much more to do? Oof. Okay. Okay. Easy. Restart very quickly. Ah. Yeah. So, as much fun as it is to be playing a game from my past that I really enjoyed. This and Blur I played. This and Blur were my racing games. Anyway, the point of the series, if you're unfamiliar with Cloud Monday, is to play a game from the cloud and to see how the experience is. Ooh, a little too soon. Often that means, what's the video quality that we're getting from the stream? It can mean, do I feel a delay in the controls? That one may sound a little strange, but a game like Killzone, or Killzone 2 and 3 I suppose, there was a little bit of deliberate delay in the controls, because it gave the characters kind of like a heft, like a weight to them. And if you've seen the characters in the game, they do wear a lot of uniforms and stuff. But when you got to tie that into like streaming, I drifted too early, then it could be unnatural feeling. So far, that's not really been a problem in anything I've played. So I'm not too worried about that, and at the moment, during a race, everything feels just about fine. Since this has become PlayStation Plus Premium, the thing that I've noticed the most from PlayStation Now to this is stability. When this was PlayStation Now, I would have all sorts of troubles trying to... well, not so much trying to, but the games, they would just stop working. It's simple as that. You'd get the screen tearing, you'd get like the video quality would drop, all sorts of things would happen, but ultimately the PlayStation Now service would decide that nope, it's not going to do it anymore, and because of that it would kick you off. If things got bad, it just ended it. In PlayStation Plus Premium, we've had some real rough games, especially the Assassin's Creed, but it's never kicked us out. And of course I got no credits because I've done everything. I'm okay with that, I'm not going to retry. So we've got race, and we've got eliminations and detonators. So we've done a race. I won't worry about this one. I would like to show elimination. I think we can guess what that is. I kind of want something a bit more stable, I think. I'll use that one. I think we're going up the class, but we'll use that one. So far in this video, it's a little difficult to see because some of the videos that's being played in the background, it doesn't look 1080p. It doesn't always look 720p if I'm honest. So sometimes on these PS3 games it's difficult to see if the problem we're seeing is the game or the streaming. So far I think nearly everything has been the game's fault. I think we can all agree that it's not the most crisp 1080p looking game ever made. There's a little roughness to it, a little rawness. It's aliasing. It's not. It's just not crisp. The only thing that looks like it could be a streaming issue would be the sky. The sky is one picture that doesn't change much. So when it comes to videos, to save space, to reduce video quality, they have to cut corners. And one of the things they like to cut is if something doesn't move, you reduce the quality. So on the sky, sometimes it looks a little rough, like the quality's gone down because it hasn't moved. Ooh. Alright. This is a real drifty car, that's for sure. No! You can see, I am 3rd of 6th. So that's what elimination is. Wrecked myself, but we come back so quickly. And yes, that car did just go through me, but it's kind of like a ghost effect. You can see little streaks coming from the car from drafting. Man, this could have had such a cool sequel. This game does get a little samey and the difficulty is a little high in places. And you see even graphically it's a little rough. But unfortunately, Disney, I think the excuse at the time was it did not sell enough. Yeah, that's some lemonade. Alright, let's just give Detonator a go, so we get to see what that game mode is. Sure. I mean, not selling enough was the same reason why Blur didn't get a sequel, or didn't get a lot of support afterwards. I think I played Blur online more than this one. Because Blur, you had like power-ups on the ground, you used them. Kind of like Wipeout with cars. Oh, it's such a great game. There's a lot of style with this game. It really has. You see on my car, I've got a lot of stickers, and that's stickers, well, decals from doing in-game stuff. I'm not entirely sure what's happening in this game mode, but I'm starting to think that the level's going to start to destroy itself as I race around it. Or like the level's going to try and stop me from finishing. Through the... yeah. Whoa. Ah. Whoa. It's also a good mode to see all the dust particles. It's a little blocky in the dust. The game struggles to stream dust, and it gets what we call macro blocking, where it gets lots of little squares instead of individual really fine pieces of dust. It kind of makes them bigger squares. So you look for the dust and you can see it. Ooh, that's slow down. Oh. I think this game did have a replay feature, but a better replay in the sequel could be, or could have been, really epic. Especially in this generation of streaming games and like shorts, and TikTok and whatnot. They could have found a way to make a replay that saved saved as a TikTok or whatever, that would have looked really cool. Some of the cool things that happen. So, Detonator, the level tries to kill you. Okay. So let's have a look at the other episodes. Where was where I had trouble? So I've got one here that I haven't finished. I guess we should give this a go. So. It loads really quick for a PS3 game. It loads loading quicker than some of the PS4 games I play. And there's something to look at in the background there while it loads. So you can see that's what Detonator does. So, wish me luck. Oh, I didn't bother checking where was the last time I played this on my save file. Oh, still's a little better than the last one. I also haven't noticed any screen tearing yet. Sometimes when you stream a game and you get it, it shows up as like a grey part of the screen, as like there's nothing there. So far we haven't had that. Go where the bridge isn't going to be. It doesn't feel that fast, this car. And drifting's a little bit more difficult. I could have gone through there, that might have been a shortcut, but I also imagined that was going to blow up on me. Oh! Whoa! Oh, that fire was looking rough being streamed to me. Now, I don't remember this game actually having shortcuts. I know that the levels would change lap to lap, but I don't remember it actually having shortcuts. So if I beat my time, I think we can all agree it's lucky. Let's just call it luck. Look at that camera angle there. It really made the drift look epic. It's not bad, is it, for the first time in a long time? Oh, there you see the camera angle on the drift. Kind of leans. It's really cool. Wow, I really need to go a lot faster. We'll try one more time. I'm not going to spend the whole video just trying to do this. This video is 100% me just playing a game that I like from my past, using my own old save file for the first time. That's all this video is. Next week will probably be a return to regular scheduled PlayStation Cloud service. This time it's just me experimenting. Part of me wants to reset already because I had a slow start. Actually using the brake. I very much drifted in. I think using the brake a little bit might be a little faster. Okay. Just this once. Unfortunately, this game doesn't have a rewind feature. That would be something cool that could come to, like, could have come to the sequel, but I imagine the game's pretty crazy as it is. Trying to fit a rewind feature might have been a little bit too much for the PS3. PS4 might have been able to do it. I know I said about drifting, but I went too fast. Try not to hit anything. It's got slow acceleration, but the top speed seems good. Just got to reach it. That seems to be this problem. I guess I will take the shortcut through the petrol station, because quite frankly I need to make the time. If I don't crash, I don't. That might have been good. Oh wow, cinematic. Yeah. Ooh, nuts. That's probably it. Oh, I'm not going. I'm too far to restart. We're gonna ride it out. Yes, how many explosions happen? I'm trying to steer the car straight through it. Well, I think it's faster, but oh, it was worth a try. You know what? I might actually give the multiplayer a go at the end of this video. I know it's not going to work, but part of me just wants to see it not work, you know? Because like I said the last time I played this over 10 years ago, and it worked back then. Alright, what's this one? Detonator. Okay. Alright. Wish me luck. Honestly, if I get second, I'll be quite happy. Or instantly feel the speed. I know I want to win, but you know, coming back after, honestly, it's been over a decade since I last played this game. And I'm drifting, I can't steer straight. Okay, I think we might do this one twice, just so we learn the first time and try and do better the second time. You can see, even though it's not a crisp 1080p game, it's looking pretty decent. There might have been a shortcut there on the side. And it's holding up fairly well. I said sometimes with its low, the low P's, the low resolution, it is a little difficult to say if some things are streaming issues. Especially with the speed this is going. I'm trying to race and trying to spot the issues. I mean, it's safe to say that nostalgia covers up a lot of the issues if there are any, and the frantic, destruction-based gameplay this has, masking some things maybe. Oh, this thing's a pain to control. Whoa! there was not a lot of frames then, and that kind of felt weird. Maybe not streaming. Oh, sorry, maybe not a gaming issue. Maybe a streaming one. I'm not too sure. It just felt really weird. Yeah, the smoke, the macro blocking is here. But I kind of expected it to be. It's not bad though. It's not that noticeable. And you're driving through it so quickly. And it's very localized around the car. So you're not looking off into the distance and seeing it a lot. It's kind of happening where you are. So yeah, we'll give this one more try. I don't think I'm going to get first, but second would be cool. Vibrates so much, this controller. Oh, yeah. That's my one restart. I'm giving myself rules so I don't spend the next 4 hours trying to do one level. I got a bit of lean on as well. I don't know if you'll be able to hear in the video when I start leaning forward, but I've started leaning forward. This is bringing out the competitiveness in me. Fine. Fit fairly this side. There we go. Well, that's a hell of a drift. Well done. Yes, I spotted that the first lap. I bet that is faster because it's a straight line. There's another one, but I'm going to miss it, I think, where the petrol station is. It just doesn't stop vibrating half the time. If it's not the drift, it's the explosions happening around you. Oh, wrong way. I guess we'll get to see if the slowdown happens again in the same place. Oh, I took that really badly. Yeah, a little bit. I'm too far gone to stop now. Is that second? Go on, give me the results. Hooray! I got my target. Okay, we're quite a way off, but still. That was fun. There's one more here. It's in a race, so give this one a go. Yeah, let's go with something cool. That's cool. There was a game I played recently where if you had to change your cars, you had to go out of the game menu and go to another menu to get to the cars. And once you finished there, you had to go back to another menu to go into a menu to play and use them. Was it Hot Wheels I was playing personally? I can't remember. So there, it's just like, you want to do this race? Cool. You want to use this car? Cool. All in the same area. In some respects, these PS3 games, they've got better user experiences than some of the more recent games do. Whoa. It's frame rate. It's rough. Quick step. What's cool is they reckon each other as well. I guess the one downside of using that quick menu is that I don't know if I picked a suitable car. Like, could I have gone another level up maybe, you know? I'm sticking with Livewire fairly well. And you gotta remember, this isn't the easiest level now. A couple of levels. Whoa! Just avoided it. I'm only 5th. I can't seem to stay ahead of them. I think I'm in a vehicle that's too slow. Not too bad to drive, if I'm honest. Kind of fun. So I'm using that on me. Final lap and I've only gained 2 positions. Look at the UI. There's no map on the bottom left, there's no top 10 positions anywhere. It's all just behind the car. So your eye, your focus, is pretty much like the middle of the screen. I don't think Blur was quite like that. I think, was it Ridge Racer Unbounded that tried something similar to this? Yeah, so I don't think it's wholly unique. But it works really well. You have to remember this is the generation that brought us Dead Space with its sort of backpack UI. Go on, steer. Avoid the wall. Now, I'm going to try and get a red line up for a big detonation. I'm looking for something big to blow up, hopefully. I mean, that tower in front of us I could blow up if I had another lap, but I do not. Yeah, I was not in a fast enough car essentially. Oops. Back doesn't do what I thought it was going to do. Change episode. Okay, let's give this one a go. Elimination, right? Let's go straight to the A class. Ooh, that looks fun. What colours we got? That's a nice. Oh, that's a nicer blue. Yeah, why not? I think Blur also did something about the decals. It was kind of weird how similar and yet different Blur and Split Second were. It's kind of like Onrush was like an attempt to come back to this kind of style of game. If you remember Onrush on PS4. I do have that. I suppose I haven't played that in a while. I guess I could go back, but it wasn't quite like this. It doesn't have this style, or this. You know, when this game came out, it was such a unique thing. It could possibly be that I'm now in a much better car than when I first tried doing this. Wow. The drifting is very much kind of Ridge Racer-esque. So it feels like Ridge Racer Unbounded was not a particularly great version of this type of game. But I could see this being a Ridge Racer spin-off. Imagine if this was like a free, you're gonna hate me saying this, but a free-to-play game. Yeah, we just went under a boat. You know, imagine if at the end of every season and you had to wait for a month or two before the next free bit of content came out. No, don't want to be eliminated just yet. Okay, fine, I'll go down here. You push me down here. You may not believe me, but I am remembering this dock area. There has to be a level that I got stuck on in this dock area, because it is bringing back memories. I'm hoping I can do something big, like knock that boat down with my power-ups here. Ah, it didn't work. I don't know what I did wrong. Why it didn't activate. Where do I go? Okay. Yeah, I'm last place. I now gotta get ahead. Oh no! Don't you need to tell me about danger? Wait, first? I did it! I actually did it. I bested a result. I improved on a game I haven't played in 10 years. That's crazy. That really is. Oh, that's made my day. Might as well keep trying. Might as well do a couple more, you know? This whole video is just, as I say, it's just a guilty pleasure. You know, I wanted to try out this whole using a save file, and why not do it in one of my favourite games from the PS3 generation. I imagine the save file thing works on PS4 as well. So actually that could be, next week's video could be me trying this on PS4, just to see how seamless it is. We'll see with the PS3 it's seamless, but it's a little slow. I wonder what PS4 game I should do. Kinda got most, because I had the PS4 since I've been in Japan. I've kinda still got all the discs and stuff since I've been here. Whoa! I must be a part of me is kinda thinking about putting some of these near misses up as a YouTube short. Like a near miss compilation. Ah, there we go. The first time is always just exploratory. I wonder if you'd be able to hear in the video the rumble going off in this PS4 controller. Because yeah, I'm playing this on launch model PS4, that's what I'm playing this on. Second place again. I don't think we can get first, but we can definitely improve the time. We'll try again. No credits, I know. Don't rub it in. I gotta make up 8 seconds somehow. How? There must be like shortcuts that I'm missing. 8 seconds is a lot of time. Yeah, the sky looks rough. It's difficult to say 100% that it's the game or streaming. It kind of looks like banding, macro blocking style, but also not. Smack. Okay, let's try. This is our one restart. Whoa. Okay, that's fine. Completely misjudged that. We'll quit that. So my guess is we should try out one of the other modes. Detonator's a little difficult. We only got third place there. Let's try this one. And this probably will be the last race. I think we've done enough and seen enough to talk about it quickly at the end. Yep. This is just 2 cars, or was it a full grid? Full grid, okay. Whoa. Yeah, I'm trying to get the big one. There we go now. Just gotta try and work out how to do it. Actually, if I hit start, there's no like options for controls. Nuts. What's nice is that it does kind of pause it just for a little bit after you let go or turned off pause, so you got a chance to get yourself and get your hands all sorted. It didn't work. Must be need to hit a different button. Circle. Instant replay. Look at this. Alright, so we've worked it out. Square does the small ones, circle does the big ones. To do a big one, you need red. You need that bar behind your car to be red. Oh, frames, where are you? Yeah, they're really close. Again, I don't feel like I'm in a fast enough car. I know I could have done replay, but I was so busy just trying to navigate through it. I kind of was like, just focus, get the car through the factory. I don't want to tempt fate. Going underneath there, they could have dropped one of those on me. Ooh, close call, yeah. Nuts. I didn't realise that's what I was doing. Hello. Yep, I hit that corner too tight. Kind of got pushed into that one. Weird vibrations just then on the controller. I would wonder if something happened behind me. Ooh, hitting some of these angles a little wrong. I guess we have to risk going through the tower. Hope no one blows it up. Open. Shortcut. No, oh no, I'm taking it again too tight. Ah, no, push me. Okay. There's another second. I didn't bet the result, but it was fun. Nope, I remembered something that I said I would check. That's the online. So this will be the last thing we do. Yeah, race. Will it do anything? Or will it just error out? Now, this is interesting. It actually has created an online match. So it must be that my console is like hosting it rather than like a server. We got full access to all the class A, B and C as well. Yeah, it looks like it. What was that one? Where is it? Kind of like an all-rounder there. No, it doesn't have anything about like online stuff. So, online play number's 90. So I've done some online, but not a lot. So it's not the best car. You can see there's 2 more dashes there, so there must be something better next. So whilst this is happening in the background, let's quickly talk about it. So taking your existing save file from the clouds to PlayStation Plus streaming is simple, but just takes a little bit of time because of how slow the PS3 is. So that's not a problem. Getting to it, it's not a problem either. It's the PS button on the controller, PS menu. Having to leave the game to do it, I can understand would be annoying, but it's useful. You saw this game. By restarting the game, it then sees the save file and continues from there. The cloud streaming experience, I felt no trouble with the controls. It feels like most of the trouble was from the game itself. The random slowdown, the up and down frame rate, the and some of the pop-in. I didn't call it out at the time, but there were occasions where it felt like not big chunks, but noticeable chunks would just appear, but not where you were racing. Like you just gone past them or down on your side sometimes, or you drift around a corner. As you're drifting, you see it pop in, but it wasn't critical to how I was playing. The slowdown and the frame rate going up and down, that was noticeable. You probably see it, but you can feel it driving. So from the PlayStation Cloud, there was some macro blocking in the sky, not a problem. There's some macro blocking in the dust and the explosions, not a problem. Because it happens, all that stuff happening around the car is fleeting. So you see it and instantly you've passed the issue. So I'm not worried about that. It was stable, which is great. And yeah, I really do recommend. I know, Split Second is one of my favourite games of the PS3. It's one of my favourite races, I should say. So I recommend it. I recommend giving it a go. You saw how quickly it is, you saw how easy it was to do. Give it a go. Obviously, we've seen that it's also a little bit too difficult or unbalanced. The gap from second to first, it's nearly 10 seconds in some stages. It's unrealistic. That's what it feels like anyway. Still feel free to try out some of the early stuff. It'll give you a challenge, it really will. And so, that's it for Cloud Monday today. Feel free to comment about your experience with the game and your memories and your feelings about it, and feel free to talk about Blur as well. Both amazing racing games from the time period. But until next week's video, where we try the save feature out with a PS4 game, or until I catch you checking out one of the other videos we do. We have many different playlists with different videos and different ideas. We even have YouTube shorts. So please, until I see you checking them out, or until next week's video, take care.